Hey everybody, this is Lord Magicus, and this is round 3 of Bant Spirits in Pioneer. Um, so we have 4 lands. That is a lot, actually. 2 collected companies though, so we'd make up for the lands if we can ever resolve these. It's all right. I think I'm gonna try this. It worked out for us last time that we kept the hands like this, so it's a little sketchy, but we'll try it. This is a game where we really don't want to draw more lands. You mulled to 6, okay. Island. Okay, so it could be anything. Fuck me. All right. All right. I'll play the fountain tapped and then pass. All right. Opt. So maybe this is Phoenix. Could be. It doesn't really tell us. Okay. I'm leaning towards. Is it Phoenix? Get our Watcher in play. All right. They're probably gonna censor this, I guess. Silumgar Scorn. Ooh. Okay. No. No, that's gone. So I wonder if he's actually playing the Dragon Turtle tech. That'd be interesting. So now we might just go on like a tempo plan here where we just like keep passing back and forth. The fuck is this nonsense? Oh, is he playing like actual dragons? Okay, so you might have like Thunderbreak region or something. Okay, well that's gonna resolve, but we are reading this card for sure. All right, so you can ramp for dragons only, and then you can look at the top 7 and reveal a dragon and put it into his hand. Okay, so a new card for Forgotten Realms. Guess let's play Spirit and pass. If he plays a 4-drop dragon, we'll be okay. If he plays a 5-drop dragon, we are not going to be okay. I will definitely Spell Queller like Thunderbreak region if given the option. Actually, I think that's worth countering. Come on, why do you keep doing this? All right. Uh, hmm. I guess he could have like another Silumgar Scorn, so maybe I wait in this company to see what happens first. All right, nope. Hmm. All right, well, so yeah, he waited to crack it, so he didn't want to tap out. So he's going for a 5-drop, so that's scary. Um, I don't actually have anything that's going to be good against that. So I guess we are still going to Coco here and hope that we find, what's his face? Shacklegeist. All right, well, hmm. Definitely Supreme Phantom and I guess Watcher of the Spheres. So if he attacks, I can at least block and kill it. We did find a Shacklegeist this time, and a Skyclave, so we can actually get rid of this stupid orb. And I guess we will attack with the Watcher, and then I'll just tap it again in his next turn. Ooh, you know what? That was possibly a punt. I guess I could have played the Permeating Mass there, but I don't think it's going to matter. I'll just not play it here. I'll keep my life total a little bit higher. I'll wait to go to combat and then tap it down again. So actually, yeah, I could have attacked with one more thing and then still had this to help tap with the Skyclave. Ooh. Okay. Alright. So he has a treasure token. So let's Shacklegeist this thing. No reason to let it attack me. Okay, so I guess we just go for another Coco. Like this should just end the game. Silumgar Scorn. Okay. So what do I want to do here? I could play Rattlechains and tap this thing down, and then attack for 3, 6, 9, 12. It seems like that's pretty good. Or I could just, play or take it easy here. I don't have to go all out just yet. Actually, I'm willing to take 3 damage from this thing next turn. There's one card, we're probably just going to tap down this Goldspan Dragon again and kill him. Sure. Go ahead and opt. I think that we've got this one. We've played pretty conservatively. Because we're definitely going to tap this thing down and then he's just dead no matter what he does. You can get attack for 3, but this thing doesn't do anything when it attacks, so it's pointless. Like, even this, like, attacking is not that big a deal, but what's the problem here? Oh, fuck, I don't have 2 untapped spirits. Whoops. Never mind. This thing is not a spirit. I should have attacked with this and left, like, this back. Duh. That was a punt, but I still think we're okay. They're just getting more mana, so we still have at least Rattlechains to help tap something down. We only have to get in with 3 creatures. Yeah, I keep forgetting this thing is not a spirit, even though it really, really seems like it. It's like the only creature in the deck that really isn't a spirit, and I don't know. Yeah, I guess I should notice because it doesn't get pumped up by this. It does get pumped up by the Eagle, though, which is one of the reasons I keep forgetting that. Oh, fuck. Fatal Push. Yeah, I don't even have Rattlechains up to protect this now. Alright. He's really trying to come back here, so we'll see. I think I should, yeah, I totally, if I lose now, no, I do have Rattlechains up to protect this. What am I doing? I can still cast this because it costs one less because of this. All right. Well, okay. No, we're still okay. If he plays another removal spell, I'll do this. What I don't know. Like I am just not focused here. Like I am so excited. It's like, yeah, we're so close to victory here that I'm not even paying attention. Okay, so he's gonna, but he doesn't have the mana to cast Fatal Push, so um I don't know what exactly that accomplishes. I'm just gonna wait till their end step when they can't scorn me. But I think he's still dead no matter what, right? Because I just tap. No, okay, you'd only be taking 8 damage, but if I play like anything, he's just dead, so. I guess he believes he still has a line because we kind of. I don't know, maybe we were supposed to protect the Spell Queller and. Or even just tap this thing down so it couldn't attack in the first place. That might have been better. There's so many ways that I could have ensured that like this was a 100% lock instead of like a 95% lock. Okay, but you can't cast Fatal Push with that, so it does not. Oh no, he can. He can tap it for a black. Never mind. I guess I'm doing this now. Just praying he doesn't have another Silumgar Scorn. All right, we got there. All right, well, yeah. So despite the fact that we tried to piss that one away really hard, we still managed to get there. Permeating Mass is totally fucking useless against this deck, so let's take this out of here. Mystical Dispute looks like it's probably okay. Maybe Aether Gust is okay. Cerulean Drake also seems like that's probably okay. So their dragons are red. So if they want to ever actually like hit me with them, they have to burn Fatal Pushes on this. So yes, playing Grixis Dragons. I mean, the Gust is fine. Like, I guess maybe the Drakes. And he's playing some red removal, and it does stonewall a lot of his stuff, so. The Skyclaves don't seem like they're actually all that good. Um, yeah, there's not a whole lot that these things actually hit, so. I'm wondering if maybe we should bring in Mystical Disputes. So it does count. It seems like it probably hits a lot of stuff in their deck. It might be better than the Drakes. We have 34 creatures. Like, we could reasonably, like, cut 2 Skyclaves and bring in some of these things. This is also, I mean, like, Spell Queller is fine. It's not perfect. Hmm. I guess Skyclave is only fine because it hits that artifact. It's not that big a deal. Maybe I'll just bring in some Disputes and some Drakes and call it a day. I don't need a lot of these things. We're going to kill them pretty fast, hopefully, so. Alright, we'll see. We are up a game, so we can afford to dick around a little bit. Not with this hand, though. This hand's fucking terrible. Mulligan. This is much better. So what do we keep here? So, Let's look. Honestly, all these cards look really good. Maybe we just put a land in the bottom. You go Wanderer into Watcher, and then we can play both of these. So I guess in that case, we put the Branch on the bottom. Okay, so this looks like maybe an opt. Okay, well, we just drew one anyway, so never did it matter, I guess. You're gonna Mystical Dispute that deal. That is like the least important thing to Mystical Dispute here. Alright, I guess we're just gonna play Watcher now. He could have another dispute up, but we just have to see how that goes. He does not. Okay. Alright, and then from here we can just play like Phantom into Rattlechains. That's also very good. I'll just hold Rattlechains up so that way we can flash it in and protect something from removal. Okay, you have Prismari. Sure. Actually, that was a mistake. I should have did this first because now they can just kill this thing. That was a fuck up because I forgot that they get the treasure from this, so whoopsies. What spirit do you think I'm going to target? Come on. It's the only one in play. Of course, there's that. Never when I fucking need it. Nah, that's fine. I don't. I guess I could actually attack here, and if they block, then I can just play like Rattlechains and Mausoleum Wanderer. Like, what are they gonna do? They're not gonna block. I'll have a 4/4. And maybe they have another one of these things, but that's fine. I'm okay with this. Gives us an opportunity to get all of our dummies in play. It does put the shields down with Dispute this turn, but I think our board is pretty good here, so it gets this off the board too. Just means if they have like Silumgar Scorn, then it gets a lot worse. So we just need like a Shacklegeist. Of course you have another one, and I don't have the Dispute for it this time either. And their treasures tap for 2 with this. No, and no, this one just makes them tap instead of sacrifice. Well, that would have been helpful. I guess I'm not attacking here. So he's at 7 mana. Fuck, that's a lot. He's gonna have to tap quite a lot for this dispute to actually do anything. Well, we're gonna try. Okay, that's good. That's also very good. I don't really need to play it right there. They could still have Silumgar Scorn. Well, I guess if they had Scorn, they would have used it on this dispute, so. Why are you shocking yourself here? What are you worried about? I guess I'm just trying to tempt him. Play something. So I would really like to play this company. All right, let's see. Do you have a score, or do you have a Scorn? Because if you do, you have to counter this. This was the this was the test spell. It looks like they have it. I don't know. What's 3 mana here? What do you? They could still have a counter spell. I don't know, but it maybe not. Dig through time. Well, they're gonna find one, I guess. Well, that makes sense why they didn't do it before. Let's hope that they didn't find it in the top 7. Yeah, no, they found it for sure. It's a little rough. There's the Scorn. Yeah, that sucks. So what happens if I attack here with everything? He can block 3, and then he still takes like 2, 4, 8 damage. Might actually be worth doing that, because then it puts him in potentially lethal range. Because we're getting to the point where now we can like turn the game around, and I want to kill him before he actually can like stabilize here. So time is running out for us. Yeah, it's kind of what I thought. So he goes to 4. Well, actually, that's weird that he did that. Does this mean you have like a? Yeah, but if you had another dig through time, you could cast that anyway. It's not that big a deal. I would have thought that he would have blocked one of the 3 power things or the Supreme Phantom. That was a really interesting choice. All right. Iterate away. Well, he had 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I guess he could have cast Dig Through Time, but then it would have taken his entire turn. So maybe in some sense it makes it. Yeah, maybe in some world it makes sense. Fabled Passage. He might have another dig. That might be why we're seeing what we're seeing. Then then he can like crack this, and he has 3 mana to play whatever he finds with dig. Whereas like we could just draw Skyclave and just exile this thing and like potentially win. Or Shacklegeist and then tap it and kill him. There's definitely options here. Like right now, we're still presenting lethal, so he still has to do something. He could play another blocker, and then he still takes 4. Or well, no, he takes 3 if he plays another blocker, and then I'd have to actually play a creature with flying to get there. So, all right, I think we're seeing dig now. You're gonna exile these 4 and try to find something. Maybe like Fatal Push here. So if he Fatal Pushes the Supreme Phantom, it does get harder. Maybe he can. Well, I don't know. Like he'd have to find like 2 pushes, right, or 2 pieces of removal. I don't know if 1 would be enough, or maybe Anger of the Gods. All right, no, he found fucking Anger of the Gods. That'll do it. All right, So I really need, it's not really what I want here, but all right, anger was the line. He found it. Yeah, so like this is what I was saying. Like we were very close to the point where he's stabilizing now. So I've I don't think that there was much else we could realistically hope for. We had to just try. He found anger off dig. He found anger off of dig. That wasn't a line that we had any good way to play around. Now he's probably going to turn this around. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. We're dead. We're not like beating this. It's close. Yeah, I don't know. All right, so maybe we want the Aether Gusts here, and we'll take the Skyclaves out. But otherwise, I think I'll run this back. Fuck, that was a close game. Like, he dug deep with Dig Through Time and managed to get there. So, what are you gonna do? Yeah, I think I can keep this. I can go like Geist into yeah, this is fine. We just need to get a third land, and we can potentially do some fun stuff. I mean, ideally, if we can go Phantom into Eagle, that would be great, so we can play around Anger of the Gods. All right, so nothing out of us, nothing out of him. That's not bad. But if I can find land next turn, I really want to play Eagle, so that way we have these at 4 toughness. Now it looks like Fatal Push might be happening. Or Dreadbore, I guess you could have that. Yeah. Well then, fuck you. I'm going to play a Drake. Your dragon is never hitting me through this thing. Scorn, yeah, that's fine. Well, here we are once again, where we just need to draw one land so we can curve out, and we're not going to do it. Not until, like, it's too late and he already has, like, dragons in play. Yeah, this is my life. Like, now, yeah, like, it's kind of too late, because now he's, like, building up to Dig Through Time, and I think I have to hold this back so that I can at least not take too much damage while he's doing this, but... Yeah, like, what are you gonna fit? He could still have Fatal Push for the Supreme Phantom at any point, but I'm definitely blocking it, so... There is a reason I put this card in here, and it's because it blocks these things really well. Yeah. Yeah, that thing is really scary. Where were you when I needed you? All right. Fuck. All right. He is tapped out, so this is my one opportunity to actually like play something. So let's get the eagle out. I guess we're just passing here. Well, at least, I think, yeah, this thing attacks and that thing just sits on D. I have to let this hit me. I am way too vulnerable to him just like killing one of these things and then killing the other with, yeah, in combat. So yeah, he obviously like, is gonna do that. So what are you gonna do? All right. Doesn't really help too much. Could still just counter this thing. Oh fuck, he's abrading that? That's not nice. That's very not nice. Come on, why do you gotta do that? Alright, can't really attack, so yeah, like we just got clunked a little bit too early. Yeah, like now this thing we could hold off. We don't have a good answer for this thing. That's why like we have to like really get an attack going before this happens. And this is the fourth removal spell now. Like now we're fucked because yeah, we just I don't know. This is just like a perfect hand of removal for these creatures. Uh All right, I guess I need a land. I don't I don't have a good way of dealing with that either. Okay, so here's the thing. I play this, I go to 5, I can play or I go to 4 and I play two things. I have to block this, I have to double block this and then go to 1. Sounds like a plan. And then at least it has 5 toughness so it can only kill one of these things. So yeah, one more removal spell just kills us. And then I guess we're hoping for like a company next turn. All right. There's nothing I can do about that. That was the 5th removal spell on like turn 8. So yeah, I can't. That's it. We played to the lines that we had open, and then the removal was just too much. So I don't know. It was close. This seems like a match that we can probably win. I don't think it's terribly bad for us at all, but it's probably a little bit easier than like some of the regular Grixis control decks, just because um, they're relying more on like actual creatures to be the win conditions, and we have more interaction for the creatures than we do like some of the other stuff. Like some of these things can like actually be tapped down with Shacklegeist and or you brick wall this with like a Drake or something. But when your opponent just plays like 5 removal spells and you guess yeah, there's nothing much you can do at that point. So all right, well that sucks, but it was a good game. We move on. It was at least entertaining, I think. So everybody, please give it a thumbs up. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll see how we do with this.